Welcome back to Community Central TV.
Felicia Hamilton is an author, speaker, and professional life development coach, as well as the founder of SO, Society of Women Entrepreneurs. Check it out.
Well, hello, welcome to this segment of Community Central TV, and as usual, we're so glad that you could join us. You know, I've had an opportunity to be with this young lady one time before, and she is back again, and I think we've got like a praise report to go along with that. None other than Felicia Hamilton with SO, Society of Women Entrepreneurs. Okay, now last time we talked, you were getting ready actually to go on the platform with Les Brown and Danny Glover and a few others with FraserNet.
That's correct.
Okay, so what was the result of that?
Oh my goodness. Since then, my life has just been a whirlwind. Since then, I've done conference after conference, and I've actually started traveling with Les Brown.
Wow.
The Les Brown, yes.
Okay.
And he's amazing, and he's a serious taskmaster. So you have to be on top of your game to hang with him. And he's traveling everywhere. I mean, he's bi-coastal. He's doing his thing. And in the last 45 days, I've been to California twice, Orlando 2 or 3 times, Atlanta several times, of course, which I'm in the Georgia area, so that's no big deal. The Carolinas, and I mentioned New York already, right?
No.
Did I say New York? Yes. Times Square, no less.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. So, you know, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing experience. It's been a learning experience because we're in learning mode all the time. At least we should be.
Yes.
We should be. So I spend most of the time watching him craft his speeches, watching how he affects the audience, watching how he impacts lives in a positive way, watching how people come up to him and give testimony about, you know, the different changes that they've made in their lives due to some of the words that he's given them. And being a protege of his, you know, I take some of that and put it together with my own. And just come out of the gate swinging, you know, because he wouldn't accept any less. You know, it's like being trained to go in the boxing ring. So it's a beautiful thing.
You know I've got to ask, how did that happen? Les Brown. I mean, this is like a dream for anybody. What happened?
Let me tell you, this is a crazy story. And, you know, I'm sure he's going to kill me for even telling this story. But when we were at FraserNet, he was getting ready to go on stage. And there were people around him that wanted autographs, and they wanted this and that. And I walked up and I said, "Hey." He said, "Hey." I said, "Hi. My name is Felicia L. Hamilton, and I am a speaker, author, and I have a women's network. I've been following your career forever, and I just admire your work. I admire your books. I've listened to all your tapes, and I just wanted to put you on notice that I emailed you about 2 years ago, letting you know that soon you would be introducing me."
Oh, my goodness.
That's how he looked.
Oh. She's bad, isn't she?
That's how he looked. He's like, "What?" I said, "Well, I said, my name is Felicia L. Hamilton, and I've been following your career, and I really admire you. I've read all your books, listened to all your tapes, and I really enjoy what you say and how you motivate people. I listen to all your motivational calls, and I emailed you 2 years ago to let you know I was putting you on notice that one day you would be introducing me."
Oh, my God.
He said,
"Who is this kid?"
Exactly. He's like, "Give me your card." And I gave him my card. And we started talking. And then later on, I saw him during the conference at a later date. And I said, "Do you remember me?" He said, "How could I not?"
Okay.
And he said, "You know, I want you to come to San Diego and start training with me."
My God.
Which would have been that next, maybe 3 weeks later.
Yes.
So I started preparing to go to San Diego and be trained by the Les Brown, and it's been history ever since then.
Oh, my goodness.
So many times we look at opportunities that really belong to us, and we pass those opportunities by, or we just give them to other people.
Come on.
When those opportunities were meant for us, they were put in our path for a reason.
Yes.
It's not by circumstance that you find yourself in certain situations.
Yeah.
It was purposely put in your path to see what you were going to do with it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink.
That's it. Come on now. So you got to step out.
Right.
Yes.
So if I place the water in front of you, you've got to drink from the cup. You've got to make that decision.
Yeah.
And that day, I promise you, I decided to drink from the cup. I said, wait a minute.
Okay.
This is not going to happen. Too often, me being in this close proximity of someone that I have admired for the longest, someone whom I'm trying to follow in his footsteps, the female version of him, you know, bringing my own style to it, of course, but that's just like if I wanted to play basketball and be a basketball star. If I were standing 2 feet away from Michael Jordan, do you think I would not walk up to him and ask him for some pointers?
Come on now.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So, you know, I had to drink from that cup.
Okay.
I had to drink from that cup.
Wow, and now you're seeing the fruit of it.
Yes,
you know, so
yes, I am. It's a lot of work.
Yes,
it's a lot of work,
okay.
and he holds you accountable. You know, he doesn't take any slackers, and he doesn't want any foolishness, and, you know, he really wants you to take this thing seriously. It's just like training for the Olympics.
Yes.
You're training for it for years until it actually takes place.
Right. Well, he has the right one, because like I said, the
Thank
first
you.
encounter I had with you, I already knew she's got something there, you know, and it blesses my heart to hear this.
Thank you.
Now, see, you've had some other developments I see there was Chosen. That was the first book. Okay, that was Chosen,
yes.
and also your CD, and I listen to those and read it all the time.
Thank
Let you know I was blessed by those.
Yes,
okay, but you've got something new out now.
Yes, I have an ebook that I just written, because first, let me say this about ebooks. There's a misconception about ebooks that they're not like real books. They're not tangible and this and any other, but what you have to realize is that with the technology these days, people are on the go, they're on the move, they're constantly going. So things are laptops, iPods, iPhones, and I this and I that. You know, you've got all of this technology going around, so you have to keep up with what's happening, or you will be bypassed.
Right.
So I needed to develop a line of digital products that fit into the world that we live in, you know, because fast-paced people that are living fast-paced lives still need to be motivated.
That's right.
So I developed a line of motivational products that are strictly digital. So you can go to the web and you can download them. Okay. You can download the audio and you can download the written version. And one of the latest books is called Real Women Wear Stilettos.
All right.
And that simply means, you know, hey, we got to put on our high heels and do our thing.
Yes.
High heels in the theoretical sense, not the fact that we need to walk around with heels this high, but we need to have esteem, self-esteem this high.
Come on.
We need to have goals this high.
Yes.
We need to have ideas this high.
Yes.
And having goals and dreams and self-esteem that's really high and confidence is not necessarily always a comfortable position.
Yeah.
Just like we're in high heels.
Come on.
They're not comfortable.
Come on.
But put them on.
Yeah.
Put on those ideas.
Walk it out.
Put on that self-esteem.
Yeah.
Put on that confidence. Put on those goals. It's not comfortable, but what is meant to happen for you is going to happen for you. And those things are not always a comfortable thing. You know, the best things that happen to you in life, you had to strive for, and you had to feel some pain for.
Yes.
And the thing that you will go after no matter what, you know, that you will cut and bleed for.
Yes.
That you will sacrifice a meal for.
Yes.
That you will sacrifice sleep for.
Yes.
That you will give all of your heart and your mind and your soul for.
Yes.
Those things that you would just die for.
Yeah.
That's not a comfortable thing.
Come on.
But it's a necessary thing.
Yes, it is.
It's a necessary thing.
It is.
And you've got to go that extra mile. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. You can't stay in the same place that you were.
Mm-mm.
You've always got to strive to be better. You've got to be like a rubber band on the verge of breaking.
Yes.
You've got to stretch yourself to the limit, because you don't know what your limit is.
My God.
You don't know what your limit is. You take a rubber band this small, and you can wrap it around this chair. But just looking at it, you didn't think it could stretch that far, now did you? Imagine your mind. Imagine your heart. Imagine your ideas. Imagine your goals as that rubber band.
Okay.
You had no idea it would stretch that far. But until you tried it, you're like, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And it didn't snap.
It did not snap.
Yes.
I can do this thing.
Yes.
I can do this thing. So that's really what Real Women Wear Stilettos is about. And then the last one just recently being released, which it'll be released this week, is called 101 Seminars and More, Train Your Way to Millions. And that's where I want to show people across the world how to do their own seminars, because we're leaving so much money on the table in terms of what we do. Just say, for instance, you're a photographer and you're trying to get work, you're freelancing or whatever, a videographer, whatever it is. you're leaving a lot of money on the table when you don't train people to do what you do.
Okay.
There are so many people out there that want to do what you do. If you would teach classes on how to be a broadcaster, if you would teach classes on how to be an interviewer,
yes.
how to ask good questions, what questions not to ask. For every one of you, there's 20 people that want to be you. And you leave money on the table when you don't put yourself in a situation to teach other people what you do. Mm-hmm. You can't do what you do forever. But you can surely create a whole lot of mini-me's if you put out a training manual to do what you do. So I developed the book 101 Seminars and More. It has over 175 full seminars, fully outlined, with tips, information, how to present it, the different topics, and they're broken down into different categories. Like say if you want to have a men's conference, I have like 10 different categories of men's conferences that you could possibly have with the title, the outline, everything. That just gives you an example, women's conferences. And then it tells you also what's the difference between a retreat, what's the difference between a conference, what's the difference between that and a seminar, what's the difference between that and a workshop. A lot of people say that they're doing workshops, and it's really a full-blown conference.
Yes.
It's there is a difference, so you need to know those different terminologies because that's key to your success.
Yes.
You need to know what you're doing before you get out there and do it.
That's right.
Because if not, you're not going to be good at it and you're not going to be successful at it. And the goal is to be prosperous.
Yes.
It's okay to prosper.
Yes, it is.
If you want to donate your time and if you want to donate your resources and you want to donate your money, you should start a charity. You should start a foundation. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But you cannot help the foundation or the charity or the organization if you have nothing to work with yourself.
Right.
So it's okay. Capital. It's okay for you to prosper and then develop some sort of charity or organization or nonprofit to where you can donate your time and your resources. But if you don't have anything to work with, nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Okay.
So that's the point with that.
Look, before we get out of here, because of course, time rolls by when we do these interviews.
Yes, it does.
So give us great resources and everything, but how can we find you, get these resources and everything?
Okay, really easy. Log on to our website, which is www.sownetwork.com. That's SOWENETWORK, sownetwork.com. And, the contact us page is there. They can email us at any time, info@sownetwork.com. That's SOWE network.com.
Okay. I thank you. Felicia Hamilton, keep your eyes open for her. This is truly a rising star, okay? Good to have you again, Felicia.
Thank you. As long as my star can be next to yours.
Oh.
Thank you.